Hello, everybody. Welcome to the home of the Titans, Titan Gym, and we are joined today by head men's basketball coach Andy Newman. Coach, thank you for your time. Coach, you're about halfway through your season. You're 10-6 overall. You've won 7 of your last 8. You're 3-1 in the conference. Give us your thoughts on your team thus far.
Well, really happy with where we're at right now, Jay. I really am. We've obviously gone through a lot of adversity through the year, losing 4 post guys from the beginning. And still being able to do the things that we've been able to do on the court. I'm really proud of these guys. I mean, that's one thing we've been talking about since day one is how we're going to deal with adversity as it hits us. And these guys have hit it in stride and done a great job of overcoming a lot of stuff to be where they're at right now.
Perhaps one of your biggest challenges thus far has been battling that depth. You're down to about a 7-man rotation. How have you had to adjust your plan for this season to keep the team on the track?
Yeah, 7 guys. That's it's been a challenge. That is for sure. Obviously, when we started the season, we thought we had more bigs. We thought we had more depth. So we thought we were going to play about 9, maybe even 10 guys at some against some teams, and that was going to allow us to really get up and pressure the ball more and play even faster and get a lot of guys in there and get them rested and get them going. And so we've had to kind of tailor back a little bit what we wanted to do from the beginning of the year as how aggressive we could be defensively and how much energy we were going to expend on that into the floor. We're always going to run. We're always going to play fast. We're always going to play that up-tempo style. It's just how much are we going to be able to do that on the defensive end. And so we've had to make some adjustments there, back off a little bit. I think our guys have taken to it pretty good so far, and we've had some success. But obviously defensively not having 8, 9, 10 guys to go at them, just from an energy standpoint, one, and then from a fouling standpoint, too. When guys get in foul trouble, that makes it tough on us.
And on that other side, how have you tried to keep these guys motivated together and, frankly, in one piece through all of this? Well,
we've obviously had to cut down our practice time considerably. Playing with only 7 guys, that's tough. You see our box scores. We're playing DJ, Kwame, Sammy. We're playing all those guys, significant minutes, 35, 38, 39 minutes a game. So practice sessions, we've had to really cut back on our time. Not so much what we do or how hard we go, but just how much time we put in, in practice so we can save their legs and save their bodies. And we just, we pray every night that nobody gets hurt because, boy, one of these guys goes down, we're going to be in trouble.
With the new year, you were expected to get some front court help with the arrival of Darius Nelson when he became eligible, but he fell victim to foot surgery before the season even started, and now he's been medically cleared, but he's still trying to get back in shape. How have you seen his progression? Where is he at? And when do you kind of expect him to be able to make any kind of a contribution?
Yeah, that was a big blow for us. I'm not sure where he's going to be. We just saw him this week, and he's coming along very slowly. We are hoping that maybe by the middle of February to end of February we can get him back. So maybe those last 5-6 games of the year and then going into the tournament, he'll have, some experience in it under his belt, so we're not just throwing him out there, hey, here's the Big West tournament game, good luck, son, but we're hoping. We don't know. We're not planning on it, not counting on it at all, that is for sure. So we'll just kind of see as he progresses. That'll be kind of a week-to-week deal for us.
One of the biggest improvements probably of any player this season has been the play of Deuce Johnson from the beginning to now. He seems to be doing all the little things right on the defensive end, making steals, playing great defense on the post player. He's your only post player. How have you kind of seen his progression from where he started in fall practice to this point heading into Irvine and Long Beach?
Oh, yeah, he's a stud. He's just been phenomenal for us. I can't speak better of a guy than Deuce Johnson. I mean, he has improved significantly on the offensive end, just finishing, catching the ball, going post moves. He's done everything we've asked him to do. And then, boy, for him to just go in and guard the other team's post guy every game has been a tremendous challenge, and he's stepped up to every single one of them. I mean, it almost seems like he plays better against good big guys, against Washington, Hawaii. Those are some of his best games, and those are some of his best challenges when you think about who he's going to have to guard. So I can't speak enough about how proud I am of Deuce and where he's come from the beginning of the year to where he is now. We wouldn't have half the success we have right now without him and his improvement and where he's at. So
everybody kind of knew what to expect with DJ and Kwame and even Sammy Yeager coming into this year. But You've gotten tremendous play out of both Alex Harris and Jared Brandon, who's a freshman in his first year. Talk about those two guys and how have you seen them develop into their role to this point?
Yeah, no, they've been huge for us, and playing only 7 guys. All 7 have to play good in order for you to have success. So Alex has been tremendous. I knew he was going to be good going into this thing, and he's really stepped up, and he's been everything that I thought he was going to be. He brings tremendous energy to our team, and when we're not defending well, he always seems to make a play or do something energy-wise to get these guys going and really get after it. So his intangibles, what he brings is huge for our team. And then Jared is the same thing. I mean, I recruited him here to be a guard, play on the perimeter, and he's our backup 5-man for crying out loud. And I still have pictures of him guarding NJ at Washington, a 7-foot guy, and doing a great job on him, fronting him, getting around, battling, doing what he can. And that's one of the things we've always talked with Jared is don't try to be something you're not. Be who you are. And he's really smart. He's really tough. He's not 6'8", 6'9", he's 6'3", and so use your advantages, and he's been really, really good about that. And he hasn't tried to play big guys like big guys. He's been using his advantages, which are quickness, athleticism, and been doing a good job, been doing a really good job for us.
You guys have been an offensive juggernaut through the first part of the season, ranking in the top 5 in the nation and scoring week in and week out. How do you plan on keeping this frenetic pace, if you can, through the second half of the year, and especially when you get to the tournament when you got to play 3 games in 3 days?
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge. Only 7 guys, 3 games, 3 days. It's going to be a real challenge, playing as fast as we do. But that's who we are. That's what we like to do, and I think really energy breeds energy in that. And, the more success we have, the more our guys get fired up, the more exciting it is. I think the more energy they have to play on that end. And, that's something all basketball guys like to do. They all love to score, and so that's something that will always be what this program is about as long as I'm here. And so we're excited. We're excited about the challenge. And, one of the things one of the reasons why we scheduled that tournament early in the year was to see kind of how we were going to be able to play on that third night. And I think hopefully if the Wisconsin-Green Bay game is any indication as how we will be through that, I'm excited about it. I think these guys will step up and play well all 3 days.
Aside from the depth issues, and you've lost a lot of close games this year. The last 5, I think, have been by a total of 13 points. Aside from that, what's perhaps the biggest positive you can take from the first half of the season that you can build on and carry you through that second half?
Well, I think anytime a team goes through as much adversity as we have, they come close together. They grow incredibly. The bonds they get with their teammates are fun, and you can't replace those. And I think we've got a team that really cares about each other and really plays hard for each other. And that message can sometimes get lost when you play 9, 10 guys and you've got 15, 16 guys on a team. There's so many different things that can happen. Well, we got 7 guys. We're playing 7 guys. Our team is 9. Those guys are close. They've been through a lot together, and that's what I'm most proud of with them is just how close and how much fun and how much they care about each other right now on and off the court. I mean, we've got a funny little saying on our team. We stole it from Jackie Moon, who is, those of you who know Will Ferrell is a semi-pro, and it's called ELE, and everybody love everybody. And somebody brought it to us, and our team loves it. And so that's one of the things that these guys have really, really bought into is just caring about each other. And there's not a lot of them. And we take all the adversity we got, we throw it on our backs, and we say, here we go. And that's what I'm most proud of with these guys for sure.
Excellent, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That was men's basketball coach Andy Newman. We thank you for joining us today. We'll see you at Titan Gym.